Hey everyone, Exiled Phantom here for a... Oh, whoops. Forgot that TV was pretty loud. I'm just gonna mute it so you don't hear it in the background. Yep, it's gonna be a post-com. Just gonna talk over Banjo Kazooie. Recorded it a couple weeks ago. Finally had the chance to just take some edibles, play the game, take some more edibles right now, and do a recording. So I will be sober for at least a couple parts, and the edibles will kick in. So quick warning for you that I'm already getting tongue-tied, and it's only been like 2 minutes. Okay. So yeah, this is probably like one of my favorite games of all time. Like it's just such a perfect collectathon. Like in terms of length, in terms of like graphics for the system. Like well, except for that, obviously, like it's got to be a Nintendo logo, but obviously they weren't allowed to use it. Another fun fact, I don't know if I'm going to remember to edit this in, but you can see Banjo-Kazooie's instruments, like some of the title screen instruments, in Candy Kong's shop. You know, the xylophone, I'm pretty sure the Kazooie and the banjo, or the kazoo and the banjo are there. I'm talking way over this, I'm sorry, but it's just so, like, such a catchy little thing. Anyway, yeah, I got my coffee, got some water, so I'm gonna be probably killing this this commentary in one part, in one sitting anyway. But yeah, they didn't change that Game Boy. And they also didn't change a little Easter egg in Banjo-Tooie, which I might record. I mean, I've 100% of this game like so many times, but Banjo-Tooie, I've never even actually beaten. Like, it's just too much for me, you know, like, and I 100% of DK64 last, once during childhood, and then once, again, like a few months ago. Anyway, so yeah, this game was, I didn't play much of it during my childhood. I actually started playing it when the Xbox 360 port came out, around 11 years ago now. It was 2008, 2009 it launched, so 11, 12 years ago, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I had the game. Well, my cousin had an N64, and we used to play like Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey, GoldenEye, Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, some Mario parties. We played a lot of great games on the system, and Banjo-Kazooie was one of them. We didn't get very far. I think we got like to Mumbles Mountain. We were super shit at the game for some reason. I don't know why. Like we just didn't really get into any of the moves and anything like that. But anyway, what really kickstarts off this plot is Gruntilda, the witch, basically wanting to steal beauty from the fairest girl in the land, and the only woman in the whole, I guess, the land besides Grunty is Tootie. And obviously, a small brown bear is going to be cuter than an old ugly hag, so obviously that's going to be how it is. So yeah, it's basically like a little fairy tale story. It's nothing too serious, but really like what comes into play is the gameplay and everything. I also love the character voices too. The text speed is pretty slow, but I will be speeding it up after this episode, I think. So that's gonna be good. Anyway, yeah, that's Bottles the Mole. He's gonna be our guide and helper for the game. He's gonna be healing us whenever we need, and teaching us new moves, most importantly. Anyway, this is basically pretty characteristic for the characters. Kazooie is pretty energetic. She wants to go on an adventure really bad, and Banjo's just lazing around in bed. That's a mood. Well, that's not very nice. I mean, can't control looks. I mean, even if you could, you shouldn't be able to steal them from other people. You should be able to make a machine that makes you look good yourself. Bottles, what are you doing? That's a very suggestive salute. Just saying. Yeah, if you notice, Gruntilda rhymes. That's her basic personality. Oh, I didn't need to know that. I wonder why she didn't like do anything to Bottles. I'm pretty sure Bottles couldn't really do anything about it because he's just a freaking defenseless mole. And as we'll see, he has a family. We're gonna find that out if I ever play Banjo Tooie, which maybe someday. Maybe someday. The only thing is that this is a pretty short playthrough, and Banjo Tooie would not be. Anyway, starting the game, and you can basically tell already that I was high when recording this. Don't worry, my gameplay gets better, I promise. I'm pretty sure most moles are short-sighted, if not blind to begin with. But hey, the glasses look pretty cool. Gives off that 90s nerd vibes, the bifocals, you know? Yeah, but this text speed is pretty damn slow. We're gonna be speeding it up though, hopefully. I guess I just wanted to show you like how the characters sounded, you know, regularly. But what I really like about this area, if you played this game before, even if you haven't, you can just decline Bottles' training, and you get all your Spiral Mountain moves immediately, which is just great. Yep, that's your objective, is just to go up to the top of Spiral Mountain. It's pretty easy, but we will be exploring because, you know, we'll be getting some collectibles. It wouldn't be a Banjo-Kazooie game without those, obviously. This is going to be our 1-up. Yep, this game has a life system, and it's not that big of a deal. That game overing isn't really that big of a deal because it literally auto-saves after every collectible you get in the Xbox port. Now, in the 64 version, if you died in a stage and you didn't collect 100 notes, you'd have to collect them all over again. Same with Jinjos. If you haven't collected all 5 in a run and you die, you have to do it again. But anyway, these are empty honeycomb pieces. Collect 6 of those and you get an extra health. Basically, that's going to explain it. Every time you get a new item for the first time, the game explains it to you. And those molehills are where you get your new moves, by the way. And if you're not at full health when you talk to Bottles at any point, he refills it for you, which is just great. But anyway, there are 6 honeycomb pieces, 2 in each regular stage, but 6 in the hub world, the Spiral Mountain. And what they do is after you collect all 6, you get an extra honeycomb piece, which is an extra piece of health, basically. And that's a really cool, like, little extra collectible, you know, because the notes and the jiggies, which are your 2 main collectibles, are what help you progress through the game. Well, notes not really. Actually, no, they do. They open like note doors. I'm pretty much explaining everything, but we're gonna see it next part. I'm just doing Spiral Mountain for this part. That's why it's only 13 minutes. Next part's gonna be around the same length for Mumbles Mountain, our first stage. But at the same time, after that, the parts are gonna be like 20 minutes or longer usually. So, you know, if you're looking for longer parts, it's coming your way. But yeah, the main reason I did this is because I just wanted to do something for 420. One of these videos is getting uploaded by then, hopefully. What's it called? So it's 11:44. I want to say 11:30 something. I took them then around there, so I'm still feeling okay. I'm not really feeling any buzz yet, but like I said, it's only been 10 minutes. You know, it's gonna be, yeah, sooner or later we're gonna get them. But anyway, it's gonna be our final honeycomb piece. That is such a triumphant jingle. Like every time I get my 6th honeycomb piece, like, oh, it's just so great to hear. It feels like a really big accomplishment. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, how's it going? You know, it's good to have you here. You know, occasionally I will do live streams, but right now my laptop is broken. And my computer, I built it in 2014, it can't handle recording. It can barely handle Sonic Generations at 60 frames, so it's not gonna happen. But anyway, yeah, looks like we're finally ready to get inside Grunty's lair, and we still have a few minutes, so we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Probably collect our first Jiggy and open the first level. least show you guys how it works. But pretty much by the end of next part, we're gonna get a gist of how the game works, how the hub works, and how all the stages work, pretty much. Yeah, this is them setting it up, well, setting the machine up, I should say. And that's our assistant Quango. I don't think he's evil, he's just like, follows Grunty, I guess. Oh, so yes, if she was nice, he'd be nice. I don't know how that works. Anyway, he's just aligned to Grunty. Yep, and those are sounds from Donkey Kong Country. Well, the DKC series, anyway. Yeah, this ain't good though. Looks like they're gonna power the machine. Hopefully, it takes a while, because we're gonna be here for a little while, a couple weeks, exactly rice. Yeah. That's 1% complete. And as you can tell, that means there are 100 jiggies in the game. 9 stages, 10 jiggies a pop, and 10 jiggies in Grunty's lair, making it even 100. And the jiggies, what they do is unlock the new stages. Obviously the first level is going to take just one, because that's all we have. But as time goes on, we're going to get stages with more and more requirements. I think the max is 15 or 20 jiggies, something like that for the final level. But yeah, another triumphant jingle coming right up. Oh yeah, and you can remove pieces if you don't have enough, but once the picture's done, it's done. Yep. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the part. Hope you guys have a great evening, and take care. Oh, actually, I guess I show off the game over sequence. Guess we're doing that. Anyway, take care.
Da 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 da. I'm loving Snatch.
No.